in the featherweight division at UFC Seattle. Edson Barboza is back, and he takes on uh, a solid fighter in Steve Garcia. So this is Brazil versus USA, 24-12 versus 17-5. So two high-level guys used to winning. Garcia is 1 inch taller at 6 feet. He's just 32. Barboza starting to get up there now. He's 39 years old. Both guys 75-inch reach. Barboza stands right-handed. Garcia stands left-handed. Garcia is more active, 5 significant strikes per minute to 4 for Barboza. He also lands like a takedown every 3 rounds. Barboza gets one every 6, but he's got a 72% takedown defense, so he can defend the takedowns in most cases and keep the fight standing, where in a lot of fights he's either equal or has the advantage with those 4 significant strikes per minute. Lost to a tough Lerone Murphy in his last fight, got dominated 220-79 in significant strikes over 5 rounds. You don't often see that many significant strikes in a fight. But he did beat Sodiq Yusuff, good fighter. Decision. 3 takedowns to 1. He trailed 178-164 in significant strikes, so he shows he can be active, and then he KO'd Billy Quarantillo. He did lose to Bryce Mitchell and Giga Chikadze before that, but the dude has all types of experience. You know what you're getting when he steps in the octagon. Now Garcia, 88% takedown defense. That should be plenty here, as Barboza gets only 1 takedown every 6 rounds. Garcia beat Kyle Nelson by KO. Sungwoo Choi, KO. Melkwazal Costa, KO. Shailan Narenbeek, KO. Chase Hooper, KO. His last loss was to Mahashev in June of 2022. So the guy is very active. Over the last 3 years, he's had 6 fights. So he consistently fights twice a year, and may in fact fight almost 3 times this year. We'll see. He also lost to guys like Luis Pena. That's back in 2020. So he's looked really good over the last 3 years, right? Winning 5 in a row. But listen, it's Edson Barboza, who is a slight underdog. But again, don't bring Brazil to the party if you want the party to go well. And that's what's happening here again. I think the Brazilian's going to get the job done. He's got some very tough competition in his past. There's fights he could have won where he lost, and to me, he can still break out at any time. I mean, he's getting up there in age now, but he's still got a good 2 or 3 years left, and I think the experience pays off in this one. You know, normally I would tell you about the numbers, but he's down in every category, so he's going to have to grind this thing out. But he's down in every category against better competition. You got to keep that in mind as well. So I like the Brazilian here to sneak out a victory by decision in a very heavily contested fight on both sides. Both guys are going to be able to take a punch. Both guys are going to be able to deliver. Barboza's going to have to defend 3 takedowns out of 4 like he's used to. And as long as he can do that, he'll win on the feet, in my opinion, to move to 25-12 and get the decision. Featherweight division, UFC, Seattle.